When most teens were in junior high and thinking about sports and video games, Devin Myrick
didn't know how I was gonna sometimes eat. Sometimes I didn't know if I would have clean clothes.
was thinking about survival.
I grew up with 6 siblings, so you couldn't always get everything that you needed or wanted. So it was hard.
His parents were both disabled, and the family relied on his veteran dad's disability check. But that was not the worst of it for Devin.
I was removed from my family, so I didn't want to be in a placement, so I kind of just, left and just went off to try to do my own thing and figure out life.
Figuring out life would be an experience that Devin would constantly struggle at. Being on his own meant finding a place to stay wherever he could, and that meant a lot of couch surfing. According to the Annie E. Casey Foundation, poverty increases a child's risk of behavioral, emotional, social, and health challenges. Poverty also impacts a child's opportunities of academic outcomes.
From 14 to around 17, I was on the run.
Hattie's restaurants here in New York's capital region, well, they're known for their soul food cuisine, but at this new location in Albany, they are doing a lot more than just serving up good food.
I was originally looking for a job, I don't have a lot of skills, and I just graduated high school. Nobody's really looking for an 18-year-old who has no skills, no prior jobs, nothing like that. So I went through this. I heard from my aunt that there's this trade school.
Culinary arts was among the trades offered at the Seat Center.
And they started having chefs come in.
One of those guest chefs was Jasper Alexander, the director of culinary at Hattie's restaurants, including the new one in Albany. He saw a drive and determination in Devin and his brother Anthony and hired them both for the new Hattie's in Albany. The brothers were also given access to an apartment.
We didn't believe it until we actually started working for them, and they gave us the keys to the apartment and helped us get our beds and furniture and all that.
We're not always hiring experienced servers or cooks and that sort of thing. We are looking for individuals that have a great attitude, a great potential work ethic, and then teaching them the skills so that they could, better their lives.
For years, Bohr has worked in the hospitality industry throughout the capital region, at restaurants, hotels, B&Bs, and on a college campus. He has seen young people from impoverished neighborhoods and without generational wealth.
It sort of spoke to me with a lot of the things that I had been working on myself through the job that I had had at the time at Bennington College, working with students with food insecurity issues and just other inequality issues.
The thing that spoke to him and convinced him to join the team at Hattie's was the plan to use Hattie's of Albany to change the status quo and give not a hand out, but a hand up to young people just like Devin, who have had few opportunities and not only faced income inequality, but other social disparities. It's the idea behind Business for Good, a nonprofit organization in Saratoga Springs, New York. While all of the Hattie's restaurants in the capital region are for-profit businesses, all of the profits from Hattie's restaurants are donated to Business for Good and then go back into the community.
Many people just haven't had a lot of opportunities. I've been very fortunate.
And now Devin and Anthony are getting some of those opportunities and are already moving up to new positions in the kitchen. Anthony now works in the fry section.
We make the chicken, we make green tomatoes, catfish, shrimp, fried oysters. There's really a lot of things we make.
And Devin can see a future that looks a lot brighter than his past.
Right now in life, it's going up, Looks like for once there's something to live for.